St. Brown's going to get that 1,400 yards like I said he would. And it's fun to talk about this because Lucas Klopp's he's probably happy he's wrong. The guy's getting 1,400 yards. Who cares? But St. Brown is taking those steps. He's increased ever since he got into the league. He's increased his catches, 90 his first year, 106 his second year, and he has 106 at this point right now. His third year, he's going to clear that. So every year since he's been in the NFL, he's increased in catches, he's increased in yards, and he's increased in touchdowns.
Yes.
Getting to pay dirt. He's done that more this season, has 8 TDs on the year with 2 games to go. So for St. Brown, he's that guy. And he's going to end the year with 1,400 yards. I know he will. And it's funny because this all goes back to Brad Holmes. We talk about these players. I mean, Iffy we talk about. Jameson we talk about. Sam Laporta. Jahmyr Gibbs. They all have ties back to Brad Holmes. It's another guy that Brad Holmes found late in the draft, which doesn't happen. Hasn't happened in Lions history. We typically don't see guys. I mean, think about who we talked about today. We talked about Jahmyr Gibbs yesterday, but in terms of late picks, Brian Branch, Iffy, Amon-Ra St. Brown. We mentioned Aleem McNeil. All these guys were drafted past the first round, which is kind of new to us as Lions fans. You typically don't see that. You don't see Brad Holmes. You don't see Lions GMs hit on guys typically past the first round. It just doesn't happen often. And now you got a guy in St. Brown, which I know the Hall of Fame is, when we bring up the Hall of Fame, and I brought up it's very, very hard, and I think people maybe don't think about that enough to make the Hall of Fame, and Penei Sewell would be the guy that I would choose. But St. Brown, you can't question a guy with his work ethic. Like, when talent fails to work hard work always comes out on top. You can be talented, but if you don't work hard, it doesn't equate to success. St. Brown came out of the draft, didn't have all the talent in the world, but he worked his ass off.